ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतस्मै नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपीकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वृंदाई तुलसी देवी प्रियाई केशव सचा कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। ऑल टुगेदर। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। By the causeless mercy of Gurudev and the entire Guru Parampara, we are assembled here today, and special thanks to the host, one clapping for them. So big. Okay, thank you. Gracias. Just by hearing this Mahamantra Prabhu was singing, reminds me 1965 in New York, when a divine personality who came from India, that's my favorite topic, because it's so inspiring and divine in nature. A family person, householder, running a chemical shop, and got failure in all his business. Every time he started a business, failure there. And he received order from his spiritual master that Krishna consciousness is already been spreaded here in India, and I want Krishna consciousness to spread in Western world. So you're qualified, you should go. And just by receiving this order and instruction, he got a little nervous. You know to whom I'm speaking about?
Yes.
Who?
Swami.
Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. And he signed his name by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. A.C. means? You're familiar with my version of A.C. Name is Abhay Charan. Abhay Charan means, that's the name of the Lord. Bhaj Hore Man Shri Nanda Nandan Abhay Charanar Vindare. The lotus feet of the Lord gives all fearlessness. The one who takes shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord always feel fearless. The Lord who is embodiment of all auspiciousness. there cannot be any inauspiciousness in any activity of the Lord or in any reciprocation of the Lord. But sometimes it is difficult to digest and understand. And sometimes people doubt. I'm surrendered to Lord, I'm chanting His names, I'm doing everything, following all instructions. Why He's doing this to me? Why I'm getting some negativities? It should always be positive. We should always get good results. So that means there is something inauspicious in the activities of the Lord or His reciprocations. Not at all. Because Mangal Bhavan Amangal Hari. One who gives all auspiciousness and removes inauspiciousness in life. He is the embodiment of auspiciousness. Inauspiciousness can't be close to the Lord. They stay far. And just by remembering the Lord, inauspiciousness also get auspicious. They turn to auspiciousness. But in our daily life, something happens. Something happens and some accident. Something happens and then we feel, oh, why is doing this to me? I'm chanting 30 years. I'm chanting from childhood. Why is doing this to me? This doubts comes. One who goes through some problems, they can feel this. We are here to just express our grief. I'm saying this because I heard a bad news this morning. So, I was relating this. To many pastimes of the Lord from different perspective. Just like, for instance, example of Prahlad Maharaj. I'm saying this because sometimes people come, they were coming to Gurudev and asking him, why this is happening to me? Why this is happening to me? Why Lord is not helping me, protecting me? Then Gurudev used to give answer, are you in a worse condition than Prahlad? Is your father poisoning you? Is your father throwing you from the cliffs? Is your father throwing you in fire? Or get bitten by snakes? Oh no, Gurudev, he's not that bad. So in that unfavorable situations, what Shri Prahlad Maharaj was going through, did he ever doubted his Lord? Never. He never doubted him. But these problems in his life was making him remembering the Lord more and more. Because he's fully convinced and determined in this fact, there cannot be any inauspiciousness in the activities of the Lord. It's just we need the vision to visualize this. And who gives this vision? Our perceptions, it can be good, it can be right or wrong. But anyone who is in a high domain, they can see far seen objects or far dealings. With their association and by being along with them, they can tell us, no, there is some history, there is some story. There is something happening. Take everything positive because Lord is involved in this. Of course, our previous life activities, lives, not one life, had also so much to do with the prarabdhas. Prarabdha means what I am going through in this lifetime. Prarabdhas cannot be destroyed. I'm not ending up here. But there is something which is called aprarabdhas. So prarabdha means, there's a term, prarabdha means collection of all bad deeds in previous lives. And with that, we have to go through some consequence. That's called prarabdha. And there's so many, because there's so many lifetimes happen. So many lives, it's not one or two, billion, trillion. If I say to the Lord, oh Krishna, just give every problem in this lifetime from all other lives, I can't survive. Because there are so many. Heaps. Can't live, can't survive. So he's giving little shocks. Very little tiny shocks. So that we can handle that. And that's why this is called prarabdha. But then there's some other term which is called aprarabdha, means those misdeeds which are in waiting list and waiting for the time this prarabdha goes, and then we come forward. They are in waiting list. By associating with sadhus, by chanting, by following Ekadashi fasting, watering tulasi, serving deities, all these spiritual activities, by performing Krishna consciousness, one is eradicating all those aprarabdhas which are in the waiting list. But what's going to happen with prarabdha which I am going through now? Suppose if I am born blind and I start chanting, doesn't mean that I am going to get eyes. So prarabdha means which I am already now having and I have to go through. But is there any remedy for prarabdhas also? Not all, but many prarabdhas can be destroyed if anyone takes shelter of congregation chanting of holy name. Harinam, holy name, is so powerful. Can destroy all prarabdhas, aprarabdhas, papam, kutam, bijam, everything. But this is for us, conditioned souls. Not for devotees like Prahlad Maharaj. Not for them. This is for us. So, Gurudev said, are you getting more hard time than Prahlad? Devotee replied, no, Gurudev. So then what's the problem? If he can tolerate, why can't you tolerate? Tolerance, very important. Then Gurudev gave example of Meera, Meerabai. She was in love with Krishna, some like 500 years back only. And her husband, he was king and he gave poison to his wife Meera, saying that, oh Meera, this is the Charnamrit of the Lord. Because he got so much fed up of his wife that he wants to poison her and want to get rid of her. And the reason being, she was chanting, she was in love with Krishna, and because they were having high profile, high status as king and queen, so king was feeling little embarrassment in the society. And Meera, she drank that Charnamrit and that poison. Nothing happened. Nothing happened to her. Just 500 years back, 450 years back, some imagine. And if we taste poison, what's going to happen? So what's happening with them? They are associates. I mean, they are pure in nature. They are loving. They are in love with Krishna. Whereas we are developing that. We are on a practicing stage. So of course there's going to be ups and downs in life. But devotee always visualize all situations as positive, that oh, it's going to help me, and never doubting in the activity of the Lord. No matter what happens. No matter what happens. Abhe charanar vindari. Other example Gurudev gave, if of Pandavas. They're supposed to be the kings. The 5 Pandavas and their wife Draupadi. But what happened to them? 12 years in exile. They have to be in forest. Where to eat, where to sleep, no any consideration. What was their offense? No offense. Why they have to go through these troubles? And Draupadi, she got disrobed in the assembly. So many great kings, prestigious people sitting there, getting disrobed in the assembly. Such embarrassing situation there. Why? Are they going through some previous lifetime prarabdhas? No. That's the play of the Lord. Through them, He wants to establish some principles, some morals, some lesson in the society. So Pandavas gone through so much. So much. We can't even tolerate 1% of that. But did they ever doubted Krishna? Their love enhanced for Krishna in those troubles. If I'm very positive, if we are very positive, then these unfavorable situations, these troubles, enhance the love and the devotion for the Lord. But not everyone can tolerate this. Not everyone. But if I have a positive thinking, and always positive with this 100% conviction, this belief that his activities cannot be inauspicious. I've seen many times, many devotees. In the beginning they start restless. Oh, this is happening. And after some years then they realize, oh, actually it was good it happened like that. It's good it happened like that. So realization comes later on. But that state, when one is going through some turbulence, for that we need a support and very positive high thinking. And this all starts when we begin our devotion to the Lord. Don't take this negative. I'm going to explain you with one example. Suppose if I move in a new house, which was closed for 20 years, or say 30 years, totally closed, no one entered in that house. And of course it's not haunted. So if I walk in a house, what I'm going to see? Dust everywhere. Can I live in that house with the dust? No, I have to clean that, right? So when I walk in the house to see how is the bedroom, how is the kitchen and the living room, I see dust everywhere. And I can't live in that dusty situation. I need to clean that. So if I take a broom and start cleaning, prior to I start cleaning, dust is settled and is not going to trouble me. But moment I start brooming, what happened? Dust goes into air and nose, eyes, everywhere. Coughing, sneezing, trouble. Yes? But there's no other way out. And after going through this cleaning, Just little trouble, then everything is so nice and clean. Now I can live in that house forever. With this example, try to understand this. Everything is so settled. What is settled? My previous misdeeds, which sometimes intentionally or unintentionally, my bad activities, they're like dust and it's settled. And it's not troubling. Understand? It's not troubling unless I start cleaning them. So when we begin chanting Mahamantra, when we start initiating the process, what happens? Cleaning process starts. Cheto darpan marjanam bhav madhava agni nirvapanam. The mirror of the heart starts cleaning. Cleansing process starts. And when the cleaning starts, what happens? Some turbulence. This is happening, that is happening, why this, why that? Just tolerate. Little tolerance is required. Some pain is required to have gain. For a little while. Just tolerate this. And always believe this. His activities are auspicious. And he's doing something with me to make it very auspicious. So, what happened to Draupadi? We all, many of us we know. She's getting disrobed in the assembly. Why? Pandavas going through so much. No way to eat, no way to live, to stay just in the jungle. But other side we also see. Lord always come to protect. In some incidents, is coming to save and protect immediately, and in some incident, is delaying in coming. For example, elephant Gajendra was drowning, sinking in water, about to die. And he just, with his trunk, he just took a lotus flower from the pond and he offered to the Lord. Where was the Lord? In his prayers, in his meditation. I offer this to you. Imagine, at the point of death. What we remember at the point of death? What we going to remember, I mean? Some illness or some whatever. Oh, I'm dying. What's going to happen with my property, my house, my successor, my legacy, many other factors. Whatever I'm thinking throughout my life, it all comes at the point of death. That meditation, that everything comes at the point of death. So if anyone is practicing bhakti and hearings, at least come to this understanding. What is the aim and object of my life? And at the point of death, the same point, the same memory, the remembrance comes from the Lord. Gajendra being elephant is animal. And at the point of death, when he's just sinking, totally going into waters, he remembered the Lord. So by this action we can understand how glorious is that elephant and how devoted is that elephant. Even though it's elephant, is an animal, but he's remembering what? His Lord. And with his trunk he offered a flower. And the Lord came immediately with 8 arms, with all weapons. And he killed that crocodile with his chakra. The crocodile who was pulling the elephant in the pond. Gajendra got saved. Yeah. So when alligator was getting killed by the Lord, he said, Prabhu, excuse me, I want to ask one question before you kill me. And my question to you is, to whom you give blessings first? Your devotee or one who catch hold the feet of your devotee? The Lord replied, I'm going to bless my devotee later, but I'm going to give priority to those who catch hold the feet of my devotee. He said, then what? I'm doing the same. I'm holding the feet of your devotee, Gajendra. Then why are you killing me? Why are you killing me? The Lord said, oh, is this the way you have to catch hold the feet of a devotee? You killing him and you asking and seeking blessings from me. This is unfavorable way. Anukulena Krishna Nushilanam Bhakti Ruttama. Not everything is bhakti. What is bhakti? To please the Lord, not worship Lord. To please the Lord. Any activity which please the Lord, that's devotion. Very straight. So anything which please the Lord is devotion. Then there were two big wrestlers appointed by Kamsa, the demon Kamsa, to have wrestling with Krishna. And they got trained that when Krishna is going to come in the arena, you have to kill this boy. Big, huge body, bouncers, Charu Mushtik, wrestling with Krishna. And when they embrace Krishna, not embrace, loving embrace, but they wanted to kill him, so much close proximity, chest to chest, thighs to thighs. Yeah. So much close with Krishna. But the mood is so unfavorable. Yeah. We want to kill Krishna. We want to kill Krishna. Even in that closeness. And you know what's happening there? Krishna is relishing. Wow. What is relishing? The taste of his strength. After a long time, I got someone to whom I can wrestle. He's getting pleased. He's relishing there. But that is called devotion. That is devotion. I just said anything please Krishna means devotion. And Krishna is relishing there. No. Because the intent of those two wrestlers was unfavorable, not favorable to Krishna. Another side, Yashoda Maya, Mother Yashoda, feeding Krishna with her breast milk and seeing the milk boiling on the stove, and milk is falling into fire. Mother Yashoda, she threw Krishna on the ground. She ran to save that milk. So Krishna was relishing the breast milk of Mother Yashoda. But Mother Yashoda displeased Krishna. Is that devotion? Displeasing Krishna's devotion? And pleasing Krishna's devotion? I just said the literal meaning, the direct meaning of devotion means pleasing the Lord. So he was driving pleasure by wrestling with those big wrestlers. But the mood of the wrestlers was unfavorable for Krishna. We want to kill him. But the mood of Yashoda Maya was affection, motherly affection. So even if a mother slaps, here it's not happening here in America, but in India it's very common. If a mother slaps, that's her affection. If she chastises, that's her affection. Everything is affection because she's mother. You know? Pure love, which is seen in this world, the example of pure love. What is that example? The example of a mother for the child. This pure, pure, pure love. All other kind of loves, they have some expectations. But love for child of a mother, no expectations. She only want to give. Only want to give. That's motherly affection. So one mother, she has so much love for the child. There are so many incidents where even child, he slaps mother or abandon mother. But mother never ever take offense, and she always gives blessings. Okay, you want to leave me? Or you would disrespect me, you offended me? But mother can't say, oh, you go and die. No. She always thinks good and well wishing for the child. That's only one pure love seen. And with Guru and Krishna, they possess that motherly affection 1,000 times more than an ordinary mother. One example of a mother. I used to say this so much before in my previous lectures. One story of a mother who was one eye blind. You heard this story before? One eye blind. And she used to drop her son to school, but the friends, they used to tease this boy. Not openly, but secretly. Tease this boy, oh, your mother is so ugly. She's one eye blind. One eye blind. She's so ugly. And he feels so embarrassed. His friends teasing him. So he told his mother, please don't come to school. I'll manage my own. She said, no boy, how are you going to cross road? No, I'm going to go with you. No, mother, don't come. But her affection, again she went. And again the friends teased this boy, start teasing this boy. And he felt so embarrassed again. And again he's telling his mother, please don't come, please don't come. And finally one day he slapped his mother. I told you many times, don't do this. She said, but why? You're not telling the reason. Because you're ugly, you're one eye blind. And everyone teased me. She was so shocked hearing this. Okay, my child, I will not come. If this is the case, I will not come. But she again following the child from far distance, observing if he's safe. He reached to the school safe. But again, the friends say, hey, see the mother in the back, the same mother. So finally he rejected his mother. And later on, when he became adult, he married to someone without inviting and informing his mother. And mother got the news. She called and said, oh, good wishes, congratulations. And he abused and offended mother. Don't you ever call me, and don't come to in my house. Okay, boy, I won't come. Because my friend's going to tease me. You look so ugly. And one day she died. And the relatives called this boy saying that, hey, listen, your mother, she died this morning. So, are you coming to see her, or shall we start a procedure? Cremation and all. Oh, no, I'm coming. So bad news. He came running and he saw mother lying on the ground. Died. He started crying, weeping. And the relative said, "Why are you weeping now? You never ever cared for your mother. Why are you weeping now?" "Oh no, she used to take care of me so much." "Oh really? Now you remember this?" And what happened? The relative said, "There's one letter your mom wrote for you. It's sealed. It is just for you." When he opened that letter, he read that letter, and his mother wrote in that letter, "Oh son, I know you never liked me, and I'm not giving any accusation to you, because that's your independent choice. I know I'm very ugly. I know I'm blind. So I didn't want to become embarrassment for you. Therefore, since you rejected me, I never ever troubled you, but I never rejected you from my heart. I always, in the past and every time, always have good wishes for you. Always and always. So, I may die in future, but I only request you, when you see me my body, when I'm dead, I just request you, don't shed tears, don't cry, and always smile and keep yourself healthy and prosperous life. And I have some bank balance, I have some gold, I have some property papers. This all belongs to you, because you are my everything. So when I die, everything belongs to you. And I've never told this secret. There's one key of a chest where everything is kept. So when I will die, people will hand over this to you. And they hand over this key to him. And after cremation, everything done, when he opened the chest, he saw, actually there was some gold, there was some cash, property papers, bank balance, all that. And he also saw a file, a hospital file. And when he opened the file, his name and his mother's name was also written there. And he was wondering, what is this? And it says some eye operation, eye hospital and operation, my name, my mother name. So he's gone through that file. There was one operation happened when this child was 2 years or 3 years old. And then there was a letter, very old letter in the file, where the mom, his mother wrote, "Oh boy, I was so panicked. One day when you were playing with your friends, with fireworks, and the fire went into your eyes, you got blind. I took you to hospital and begged the doctors, please save my child eye. The doctor said if anyone can donate eye, then we can transplant. Then I told doctors, please take my eyes. Because my life is over. I don't want my child life to be in danger and blind. His life is just beginning." And on my request, the doctors took my eye and they put in you. There was eye transplant. So that you're going to see the world with my eyes. I don't care about myself. I care about you. When he read that letter, he was shocked. He started crying so bitterly, weeping and crying, weeping and crying. "Oh mother, why you didn't tell me this before? And I always abused you. You gave so much affection. Mother, mother, mother." Now weeping and crying. But it's too late. It's too late. This is example of one mother. Affection of one mother. And Guru and Krishna. Their dealings is not gross dealing, it's a subtle dealings. So appears like what they are giving to us, but they possess the affection of thousands of mothers. They want to see their disciple to grow in devotion, in bhakti, to get close to Krishna. That's the only dream or the only expectation a guru has for the disciple. Yeah. His dealings may appear different sometimes or difficult to digest. Oh, Guru is so demanding. He's demanding this, he's demanding that, he's demanding that. Yes, he's demanding. Because if we don't, his demanding is the cause of our liberation. Understand this point. If we don't demand from us, how are we going to learn how to serve the Lord? Because in the spiritual world in Golok Vrindavan, where Radha Krishna lives, they're very demanding. There's so much demand. There's no rest. 24 hours. There's so much services, so much services. So they are so demanding. One pastime, the another pastime, the third pastime, the fourth pastime. There's no rest. The service of divine couple there is everything, is all rest. Understand? So why Guru demands? For two reasons. One is, if we don't demand, then we are already very lazy and crazy. We just want to live the way we want. So they are giving us a frame to put yourself in this frame and work accordingly. Don't, with your whimsical ideas, don't try to put in your frame, put in yourself in my frame, the frame of service. Understand? So their demanding nature is very good for us, because our nature is very stubborn, always enjoying. And they are putting us from that enjoyment to the service mood, switching over from the enjoyment to have enjoyment in service. There's also enjoyment in service, right? Okay. From that ordinary enjoyment to worldly enjoyment to the enjoyment of service. So that's why their demanding nature is very important for us. If they don't demand, then there is trouble for us. Their demands never satisfied. They always want, expecting more and more. Otherwise, if we are holding on our energy in the form of our strength, our qualities, our arts, our possessions, we're always ready to enjoy with those qualities. And he's trying to pull out those qualities. Whatever we have, as I was saying yesterday, my body, mind, words, possessions, whatever I have, Krishna has given me, is trying to pull that and offer to the Lord. He's not doing for himself. He's not demanding for himself. He's want to train us. Cook for me. Let me see how you're cooking. Why so much salt? Why? Where is it gone? Why so much chilies? Because if you're offering to the Lord, He's not going to say anything. He's most humble and down to earth. Down to earth. He came to earth, right? Down to earth. So this is so important, right? And that's why they're demanding. That's why. training us, teaching us, even how to respect Guru, even how to speak to Guru. He is not our friend. Hi Gurudev, bye Gurudev. No. His position from the prospect, his position is even higher than the Lord. With utmost respect and careful, vande vandamoi savadhana mate. With utmost attention, serve Guru. Utmost attention. So whatever he's taking from us, he's not enjoying. He's offering to the Lord. Otherwise, we want to enjoy whatever we have. He's teaching us. He's a teacher. Otherwise, how we can grow in bhakti? Never possible. If he's not showing that tolerance, tolerant mood. When I was with Srila Gurudev, Srila Bharati Goswami Maharaj, how tolerant they were. How tolerant. Sometimes I see, I saw, and also some picture I see now on the, a person come and just start giving a hug to Gurudev. I mean, a disciple. That's not proper. He's not your friend. He's divine. He looks like a human body, but he's not ordinary human being. He's not ordinary human being. Therefore, so much respect. Our Srila Gurudev, my Guru Maharaj, he was very grave, very quiet nature. So there was so much like respect, distance. But with Srila Gurudev, he was very close and intimate with everyone. Means if you interact with him for 2 or 3 times, he gets so friendly. But that doesn't mean I have to get also friendly with him. He's making us comfortable, friendly, so that we can learn and be in devotion, life, in bhakti. He's coming a level down to us. He's coming a level down on our level, speaking on our level, so that we can relate easily. If he's always showing his divinity, that is so difficult, we will say, oh, it's difficult to relate. Gurudev used to joke with us. And he was expecting a very proper, respectful answer. Not just like if he, sometimes Gurudev asks question. Can you answer this? And we understand from his beautiful face that he's trying to trick on us. And it's a joking question. Yeah. But if someone says, oh no, Gurudev, how I know better? You know better than he don't like this answer. You want a proper answer. It should be little humorous, but with so much respect. This is very important. For a disciple to learn. Very important. Otherwise, we will always take him as our relative or friend or something. This is so important to learn. Respect. Vando moi savadhana mate. With utmost attention. When we sing this, Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Vando moi savadhana mate. What is the meaning? Savadhan, with attention, careful. Because when we get too close, we think, oh, he's my friend. Oh, he's just like my family member. And then offenses starts from there. We start considering him as ordinary human being. Then the offenses comes. His services, his meditation, his dedication, we have to focus on that. Why he is speaking like us, this to us? Because he wants to make us devotee. He is tolerant. He is tolerating us. Just like a child, a mother tolerant child. And with this assumption that, with this belief that he's going to or she is going to grow and she'll become mature, he become mature. But if the child, even after getting maturity, like say 15 years, 20 years, again act like child, then something is imbalanced. So Gurudev was expecting answers, nice, good answers, but with also respect. This is very important. Same Krishna also, he possessed the affection of thousands and thousands of mothers. Understand? So never ever think of giving up Krishna. Never ever think of giving up devotion to Krishna. No matter what happens, full determination. Full determination. मारो भी राखो भी जो इच्छा तोहार नित्य दासपति तोहा अधिकार. Krishna, if you want to kill me or if you want to make me live happy, I'm your eternal servant. You have all rights on me. All rights on me. These are some tips. And if we don't follow those, there's always a chance of disbelieving in the activities of the Lord. Doubts, disbelieving. Of course, if someone goes through some problem, he or she can understand. And we are, as friends and relatives, we just give condolence. But one who actually go through this, they feel pain. We feel pain little. But everything has to be taken positive if we are devotees. And with non-devotees, they think, oh Krishna, you're so cruel. This is not justice. I did fasting one Janmashtami. I did this. Then why it happening to me? Mostly non-devotees, they think like this. But it's also a trouble for devotees to understand and digest this also. And in that case, we have to take examples. From when Krishna, prior to Krishna took birth, Mother Devaki, she gave birth to 6 boys. And these 6 boys, they died. They killed by Kamsa. Imagine what happens to Mother Devaki. Before Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sachi Mata also lost children. My Guru Maharaj, prior to him, yes, his mother also lost few children, 4 or 3 something. But this is something which is painful. But how devotees perceive this? Oh Krishna, you're cruel, I'm worshipping you from birth. No, there is some arrangement. there is something, there is some karma involved. For mother and father to feel pain in the boy, child, taking birth and leaving body. There's some karma. And unless it get nullified, it's always going to grow and grow and grow. Always. It's better it get nullified, destroyed, better. So this is called positive thinking. From emotional part and from philosophical part. Emotionally, when it happens, if it happens to me, I also get, trouble, depressed. That's emotional part. Very painful if something happens like that. But how to overcome that negativity in the emotions? Only with positivity of philosophy and the examples Krishna set up. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Very difficult. Emotional part and then philosophical part. Philosophy also have emotions. But again I said, this is all about Shraddha. Shraddha means faith. And what's the definition of Shraddha? Shraddha shabde vishwas kahe sudhir nishchay Krishna bhakti kaile sarva karma kritya hai. Shraddha shabde vishwas kahe. The definition of Shraddha is firm faith and conviction that just by performing devotion to Krishna, I have accomplished everything. There's nothing left. I have done everything, I have accomplished everything. And Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Dhan Pran. He is my everything. He can never be wrong to me. I can be wrong to him. I can do wrong to him. He can never be wrong. Just like I gave example of mother. Mother cannot be thinking wrong. She can't think wrong for the child, no matter what happens. That's why the affection of the Lord, the affection of Guru is so much powerful. So never doubt in the activities of the Lord. Never. This is always auspicious. And this firm belief is called Shraddha. And if I don't have this firm belief, then that means I have no Shraddha, I have no faith. Then what to speak of? Then what I'm doing? Then I'm trying and struggling to develop that faith. I'm still on that stage. Developing faith. What to speak of? Crossing other stages. Gaur Premanande Sachinandan Gaur Hari Ki Jai Deva Ki Jai. I'm singing. So here we conclude the Austin tour, and from tomorrow we going to farms and we'll resume our evening session Harikatha there at the farms with the cows. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, people.